All right, let's get on to the stream. Here we go. As the title says, I am a noob trying to learn how to play some American Truck Simulator. So I've done a couple of missions, or a couple of hauls, just quick hauls. Two of the three ended up pretty successful. The last one ended up with the truck on its side and me kind of deciding to try again. So here we go. Let's find a quick job. And let's do... where do we want to go? A frac tank. From Sacramento to Fresno. Yeah, let's do this one. Or do we want to haul some furniture? Let's abandon that job because that was no bueno. We're gonna try the frac. Let's see. Oh. First we gotta get the wheelbase turned on. Alright, we good now. Thought it was off. And let's say I play with where is there we are. Usually play with just my rear view mirror or my right hand mirror up. And say, oh, hello. So it looks like I need to head out to the left. Then loop around. I know we have a problem. Where's my lights? Oh. Sure, had I had my lights on, I could have actually seen. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah. I don't think I can even get out of the thing. There we are. Nothing like starting with a bit of trailer damage to... Start with a bit of trailer damage, that's what I say. Am I even going in the right way? No. Yeah, I am. Okay. There we are. Let's get rolling here. New passage, map updated. Great. Am I going totally wrong direction? Here we go. can never tell. I can never get out of these freaking parking lots. I mean, I've only done it 3 times, but each of the times, it's been a nightmare. All right, let's go. Look left, look right. Doesn't look like anybody's out here at this time of night. What do we have? 221 miles left to go. I am all over the road. Here we go, here we go. About to pull up onto, looks like a side street, auxiliary ramp maybe. So I'm using the Moza R12 wheelbase with the Moza truck wheel. I have it most of the buttons mapped. So that's pretty good. I do have a gear shift, the Moza H shifter, but it's so loud, and I don't have the attachment to do the gear splitting and all that stuff, even though probably couldn't do it because I don't know how anyway. So there's that. So we'll just go with an automatic truck. Most of the trucks nowadays are automatic anyway. We're just rolling up onto, what is this, 580? So we got another big rig following us. One ahead. So there we are. See if we can't do some miles here. Yeah, the one last night when I was playing it, there was an exit I needed to go on and it was closed. There was like a police barricade which rerouted me. And then after the reroute I came back and it was closed again, so I decided to bust on through it, and then I ended up turning the rig on its side, which was no bueno. Let's see. Already starting with a negative $7,000. You gotta love that. I may just have to start a new career because I don't think I'll ever be out of the hole. I have my hazards mapped to the same left turn signal, and if I hold the left, it turns the hazards on, which I do that by accident sometimes, which I don't mean to do. And I definitely need better driving directions. While having it down here on the right is handy, I need more hand holding. I need more turn by turn. All right, let's see what eventful thing happens today. I'm all over the place. I'm all over it. I'm all over it, folks. Getting over. Getting over. Whoops, whoops, I'm all over. Yeah, you have to be looking. So it looks like it's telling me to get over again, so I'm gonna exit. Or at least merge onto this other highway. I did get the cruise control set up, so that's quite handy. So as you're paying attention, oh, I just noticed this truck actually has driving directions. What'll it be? Anyway, I think the bigger one's a little better. It has more information. So we'll keep that, but that's handy to know. Out of all the trucks I've driven so far, which has been like 3 or 4, this particular Freightliner seems pretty nice. It has a collision avoidance. Get over here. I think it's telling me to exit off again. So we're cruising on. Here we go. Trying to not hit anything like I'm doing. Keep it on the road, folks. This seems to be a bit more twitchy. I need to do something or do some adjustments because this seems to be, you know, like a rack and pinion go-kart steering wheel. Do have one of the fun things hooked up, the air horn. Gotta love the air horn. What is this telling me? 125 miles left. So far so good. Nice looking day. Hauling some stuff here. Yes, as I learn this more, some context clues over here on where on the map I need to be, whether I'm on the left side or the right side of that big orange. These trucks. Ooh. He was not slowing down for anything. It's like drivers around here. I was just today I was driving and there was a car that had this giant crack in the windshield. It looks like somebody hit their head on the passenger side windshield. When I went up, I was passing them. The lady was scratching off lotto tickets at the stoplight. So I thought, okay, that explains why there's a big, few dents in the car. And then as we took off in a really congested area of the town, she's scratching lotto tickets as we're driving down the busiest part of the roadway. So there you go. Some people are just crazy like that, and you could tell based on the car. That was probably not her first lotto ticket that she scratched off during the drive time. Not that anything's wrong with lotto tickets. It's scratching them off. Like we're looping here. So the one thing I don't have is my Jake brake. See if we can knock this out. Have been practicing backing up a little bit, so once we get there we'll see what it looks like, and maybe I'll get a few extra XP for backing the trailer in. If it's a harrowing adventure just to get to the place, we may not back it in. We may just drop it as it is and take off. So I know I'm late to the game with the American Truck Simulator. I haven't been playing computer games much. I was a console gamer and ended up getting a gaming computer for Christmas, so in January I started building my sim setup. I wanted to do a big cockpit and have more realistic gauges and things like that, but that would have taken me a lot longer than just being able to put something together pretty quickly off the shelf and start playing some games. So that's what I opted for. I took a handful of cash to Micro Center and a couple of flat top carts. We went to town. Yep, all over. Excuse me. Excuse me, noob. Noob on the road. Noob on the road. Ah. Fresno. Hey, first time in Fresno. Welcome to the town. Maybe I'll see the Karate Kid. Wasn't he from Fresno? 27 miles. We're just setting them up and knocking them down. Adjust this again. Oh, we're all over, folks. We're all over. All right. Good enough. All right. Here we go. Hauling this furniture. Now where? Boom, here we go. There's a gas station. Maybe that's the viewpoint that I'm gallon oil. You gotta go slow but not stop. Not hit the freaking pole over there. I think we're ready for another quick job. Let's go into Arizona. To Yuma. Hey, I've been to Yuma. That's quite the haul. we can do some transformers, we can do some clothes. A lot of corners, same place. Some insulation, hauling them into California. I think we're gonna take this one. Let's take this job. Now we're in Phoenix. And we hang a right. All right, here we go. -200 miles left. Negative 45 bones. So maybe if I don't screw this one up too bad, we'll actually be positive. Once in the career. All right, let's look. Where are we going here? So actually, I was out in Yuma last summer. Went checking it out. Went to actually to look at a motorhome, and it was extremely hot. I remember we got done eating and walked out of Chili's at like 10 p.m. and I think it was still like 98, 100 degrees, and it was dark outside. So it was warm, to say the least. Warm, to say the least. That I could never get used to, like all the signs for businesses were on the side of the building. All right, where are we rolling to? Heading toward Tucson or Los Angeles? Los Angeles. Look at that. Hauling me some transformers or whatever these things were. Not too bad. From the roof. So if you ever wanted to know what it was like if you were a marker light on the top of your semi, here you go. Here's the marker light view. And yeah, this is pretty accurate to kind of the scenery, except the roads are a lot smoother in this game than in real life that I found. Man, traveling back on 40 out through that area, oh my gosh. It was awful. The semis chew up those roads. Let's go, let's go. What we got? Not too bad on the old gas. So we got 65 miles an hour, so I need to try to bump it up a little bit more. We got some transformers to deliver in Yuma. They need to get out there so they can get power out, so all the crops can grow. It's a big farming area, as I understand it. Doing a little cut over here. Now we're going to be turning right. What are we getting on? What is this? 8? Ooh. It's a little love tap to the sign. Just to show I care. Give it a little bump with the tire. Alright, so far so good. I think that little bump cost me 45 bucks. Oh no, I was negative 45 bucks at the beginning. Never mind. I'm good. So I haven't screwed up yet. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Oh, 75 miles an hour. We need to get this baby rolling. Got the hammer down. We're just going a little slow here. We might make it to 60. We might make it. Of course. You can get started for $100 bucks. You can get started for $100 bucks. Whoa, easy, easy. All right. What is that? Is that a Charger? Charger-esque kind of a car? Got a rest area coming up in 1 mile. So let's see, information. We're going to Yuma, the rail. $63 miles left. 63, oh yeah. Keep running off the side of the road. Temperature, oil. Still have, what about? A little over half a tank of fuel, so we should be able to make it no probs. Let's switch this up. Tin wagon coming up. Almost the Christmas vacation car. Got the station wagon coming up. Almost the Christmas vacation car. Just needs grandma tied to the top in a rocking chair. Yuma and Quartzsite coming up. Next two exits. Eight miles left. Oh, stand on those brakes, boy. Oh, stand on those brakes, boy. Goodness. Jeez Louise. That's pretty accurate. Do. 2 miles. It's the last 2 miles that'll get you. This is where it's gonna go pear-shaped and I'm just gonna hit everything. Let's hope not. Stay positive here. Oh, that was good. Like a glove. Let's give it the creeper here. Creeping up on the stoplight. One mile to exit here. Lemon squeezy. Oh, you can go 40. I'm only going 30. Speed will get me in trouble. Now it's 30. Here we go, here we go. Always gotta be cars. I gotta get my truck cab in there. Alright, where do we want to go? 90 XP. Let's play it safe. Let's get 15. Proceeding to the unloading, head towards the red flag on your map. Let's play it safe. Let's get 15. Proceeding to the unloading, head towards the red flag on... Oh, over there? Sheesh. Wrong button. Wrong button.